Hello and welcome to Club 6, episode 16 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you in the J1 League. We'll be away to Urawa Red Diamonds and then at home to our old club, Kashima Antlers. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Urawa Red Diamonds is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Urawa Red Diamonds, and it is Lima in goal. Back four is Chano, Kawase, Fujita and Shugio. Richards behind Suzuki and Oba in midfield. Ugachukwu on the left, Taguchi on the right, Hladki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks I should say the media have given them a lot of credit lately. Go out there and put on a worthy display. I think that's reasonable, so we'll go with it. And let's get out there and try and grab the win. So as always, first 10 minutes we'll see how things go and then we'll react accordingly. We really do need to start picking up back-to-back wins on episodes now if we're going to close that gap to Vissel Kobe. They're 12 points clear of us, 3 games in hand. Ugachukwu now with the ball on the left, breaks the challenge into the box. He's crossed it in, it's cleared away. Richards feeds Shugio, who's gone round the outside. Shugio gets to the byline, pulls it back, and Taguchi slams it into the back of the net. And 13 minutes in, it is Urawa Red Diamonds 0, Nagoya Grampus 1. So we have the lead, and now we need to build on that. And that does drop Urawa Red Diamonds right away from the fringes of the top 4. So we're building a little bit of a gap between us and the chasing pack, although we are only 1 point clear ahead of 5th place Cerezo Osaka. So there is no room for complacency yet. We need to be on our game. Now Sita with the left-footed out-swinging corner. In fact, he's played it back to Ray, and the shot cannons off the woodwork, and he's cleared out for a throw-in. Highlight comes to an end, so we get away with that one. And now we just need to get to half-time and probably make 1 or 2 changes. Kawase plays it short to Chano. Kawase again. Turns, plays it back into his own half for Fujita. Shugio on the right. Charging forward. Can he get the cross in? No, he's had it taken off him by Lee Chul Min. Ray, has he run himself into a cul-de-sac? No, he's got himself out of it. He feeds Sita, and the shot is saved by Lima. And we very nearly conceded an equaliser there. But we've got away with it again. So I think I demand more as the cross comes in and Kawase is forced to concede the corner. And it's going to be Kabara with the right-footed outswinger. And he delivers a deep one, which is headed clear. But Lee Chul Min is onto it. Into the penalty area. Gets his cross in. Ugachukwu heads clear. Hladki, but the highlight comes to an end. And that should be, and is indeed, half-time. Urawa Red Diamonds 0, Nagoya Grampus 1. So we'll go into the dressing room. I'm not going to say the same thing to them that I did at the start of the match. I will say things are going well, capable of even better. And let's have a look at potential changes. Very much depends what we've got on the bench. I think I'm going to take Chano off and bring on Hirao, because he's on a yellow card. I'd like to get Kawase off, but I don't think... In fact, I can, because I can drop either Oba or Richards back into the defensive area. I think it's going to be Richards. Yeah. Sam Richards is going to drop back. So then Kouassi will be replaced by Uno. And Oba will drop back. And that'll do for now, I think. Although that said, Hladky's not playing very well. I'm going to give him a bit longer. So we'll start the second half. We'll demand more. And hopefully we can get a nice early goal to give us a bit of breathing space. Fukumura with the goal kick. And we win the header. And Hladky lays it off, but we've given it away again. Kabara finds Sato. Ito to Miyagawa, but we've won it back. Hirao to Oba. Into Taguchi. Feeds Shugio. Shugio still going. Crossed in, and it's cleared away. Up to halfway. Fujita wins it back for us. Now Hladky comes away with it and fires it into the back of the net. His 16th goal of the season. And it is Urawa Red Diamonds 0, Nagoya Grampus 2. We've got the breathing space we wanted. And now we need to work out what we're going to do with it. And I think Ugachukwu is going to be my next substitution for Satake. As Yamashita brings it forward for the opposition. But we've won it back through Hladky. Suzuki, and Hladky's shot is tipped over, but he's offside. And now I'm going to take Taguchi off after this corner, as it's volleyed clear. Sato, in fact I'm going to do it now. Taguchi off. And Sasaki on. And now Fujita plays it into Uno. Back to Fujita. Uno again. Plays it through for Taguchi, who cuts inside. Feeds Satake. And the shot goes wide. Big chance not taken. And hopefully we've got one more sub available and I've not miscounted. I have not. And I am going to take Suzuki off and bring on Takasaki, who's going to play out of position for the last 8 to 10 minutes. Lee Chulmin's ball in. Pulled back and then cleared by Satake. Up to the halfway line. Sato keeps it in. And Urawa Red Diamonds can come again. Araiba to Sato. Crossed in. And Roque Ray makes it 2-1. And that's our breathing space gone. Yes, I want to make the change. And now Shugio with the throw in to Uno. Shugio gets his cross in. The header from Hladky makes it 3-1, restores our 2-goal lead. And surely, with only 5 minutes to go, we're going to go on and win the game now. It is just a question of how many minutes of added time there will be. The answer is 4. Should be fine. And that is now the full-time whistle. Urawa Red Diamonds 1, Nagoya Grampus 3. I'll be back with the second match of today's episode in just a moment. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, and this time it is a home game in J1 League against our old club, Kashima Antlers. And the team for this one: Lima in goal, back four Chano, Kawase, Fujita and Shugio, Oba behind Uno and Suzuki in midfield, Ugachukwu on the left, Hladki moves to right wing, and Takasaki up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting they should pick up where they left off last time out. I think that's entirely reasonable, so we will point the finger and ask them to do exactly that. And let's get out there and see if they can. So first 10 minutes, as always, we're just going to see how things go. And we've got the first highlights. Uno with a free kick deep into the box, and Fujita heads us into the lead with only 2 minutes gone. Keeper's come, got nowhere near it, and Fujita's been left with a simple task of just heading it into an empty net, and he's done it. So 10 minutes in, we have the lead. Let's encourage. I don't want to demand more. That seems unfair when we've taken the lead so early. And we are doing well, but we could definitely do with a second goal to really cement our advantage in this game. I'm keeping my eye on Takasaki. He may not last the distance. I'd like to be able to move Hladki up front, but Hladki is now tiring and on a yellow card, as we get the header clear of our penalty area, but Terada has it, plays it back to Okamura. We've won it back, switched left to Chano, who plays it back into his own half and Kawase. Chano to Uno, into Ugachukwu. Takasaki is in on goal, crosses, and Hladki at the back post applies the finish. 43 minutes gone, we've got the second goal. It is Nagoya Grampus 2, Kashima Antlers 0. So we're looking good, and now we need to try and really build on that. But into the dressing room for half time. Going well, capable of better, I'll agree with that. And in terms of changes, I think I am going to take both of the yellow carded players off. So Shugio's going to come off for Gorachegi, and Hladki will be replaced by Taguchi, and that will do. So we'll go out for the second half and see if we can finish the job. As it stands, we've just gone second in the league, ahead of Avispa Fukuoka. Chano now with the throw-in into Ugachukwu. Chano to Oba. Taguchi with the volleyed finish. And that's a cracking goal. And it is Nagoya Grampus 3, Kashima Antlers 0. So we should now go on and comfortably win the game as we pass the hour mark. Next change, I think, is going to be... I was going to do Ugachukwu, but I think we should probably do Suzuki for Asanuma, as our opponents play it forward over the halfway line. It's Mitsuhira who gets to the byline, crosses it in. The shot is deflected and cleared. And now the next change is going to be on the left wing. Ugachukwu is going to be replaced by Sasaki, and our left back Chano by Hirao. And that is the full-time whistle. Nagoya Grampus 3, Kashima Antlers 0. I'll be back to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode in just a moment. Okay, here is the league table, and as you can see, we are in second place now with 51 points from our 27 matches played, but we trail league leaders Vissel Kobe by a massive 13 points, and they've got 2 games in hand. The title is as good as theirs. So let's have a look now at when I'm going to bring you back, and I am going to play through to the opening game of the Champions League group stage. So I'll show you Terengganu away in the Champions League and the J1 League game that follows it against Gamba Osaka. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.